and started this preaching. They were declaring, this is the biggest news magazine in the world, declaring God is dead, and Prabhupada arrived to declare God is very much alive. So whoever wrote that headline is probably dead now, when Krishna is going on. Okay, so another person that Prabhupada was very fond of hammering, since he has a hammer and sickle, Prabhupada would hammer him and cut him down. Karl Marx, July 27th, 1976, Prabhupada was at Bhaktivedanta Manor. He explained that even if people criticize us that Krishna cannot be seen, that we can reverse that argument. Well, you don't see Lenin. You do not see Lenin, not Lenin, Lenin. Why are you worshipping? Is Lenin present before you? So why are you worshipping? You'll see, you've got in Moscow, in every street corner, a big picture. And if somebody argues, where is Lenin? Why are you worshipping? You cannot see Lenin. Because they say, where is your Krishna? You're worshipping a statue. So we can say the same thing. Where is your Lenin? That statue it is. In the airport station, on the street crossing, and everywhere, there is a picture. And they go to worship Lenin's tomb every day. So many of the fools also go there, tourists, to that red square. And they tried in India to put Jawaharlal Nehru's tomb for Gandhi's tomb. So in the beginning there was a little crowd, but now nobody goes. But in Vrindavan, Govindaji's temple, Krishna Balaram temple, without any invitation, crowd. So this is culture. Bhagavan added, Marx, he has written only a little book, and you have written so many books. What does he know? Prabhupada scoffed, that he'll write. He can bluff people, that's all. Here, Vyasadeva, Vidvan. Again he quoted the Srimad Bhagavatam. Anato Pashamam Shakshad Bhakti Yoga Adokshaje Lokasya Janato Vidvams Chakre Satvata Samhitam. Harikesh read the translation. The material miseries of the living entity, which are superfluous to him, can be directly mitigated by the linking process of devotional service. But the mass of people do not know this, and therefore the learned Vyasadeva compiled this Vedic literature, which is in relation to the supreme truth. So here is Vidvan, Prabhupada said, and there is a rascal. He does not know how people will be helped. There were quite a few things Prabhupada said, of course, about Lenin, but that kind of sums it up. What does he know that he has something to say and write down? He doesn't know anything. Another example of somebody writing, or, the process of writing. Somebody wants to write something, and somebody else comes along and tells them some advice. It's one of the perils of being a writer. And Prabhupada gave a nice example of that, not of a modern day writer, but somebody from India's past. So September the 4th, 1976, Prabhupada was in Vrindavan. We just arrived. We could hear loud banging and hammering coming from the vicinity of the guest house, and Prabhupada asked what was going on. We explained that some alterations were being made to the front lounge area to facilitate the preaching. Prabhupada wasn't impressed and complained about our propensity to always change things. They manufacture ideas and spend money. That is the difficulty. Everybody manufactures some idea and break it, do it, dig it. Money is coming and they're spending it. They cannot adjust whatever is there. Big ideas, big belly. And money we have to bring from America. Oh, give me 1 lakh, give me 1,50,000. I make an idea and you pay. So many rooms, you can make a showroom. Why breaking this door and breaking that door? Too many cooks spoil the broth. And repairing, what is called addition, alteration, it will never stop. I do not know how to stop it. He started to laugh. Now, yesterday, that Bishan Chandra, he was a local man. He'd been some kind of a politician and then he was retired. He was living on the next road where the Parikrama Marg is, Bishan Chandra South. So he'd come to see Prabhupada. So yesterday, that Bishan Chandra suggesting that there should be a rat 3 feet high, 7 feet high, this high, everybody will suggest and spend money. Any friend you begin in, you bring him, he'll suggest so that you may spend. And where from the money will come? Oh, that is your look after. I'm your friend. I'm giving you a good suggestion. Break it. Do it. I'm your friend. You break your head. He smiled and broadened. His smile broadened as he told us a story. There was a Mohammedan king, Nizamuddin. So Nizamuddin, there is a tomb in Delhi. He was a poet. So if some of his friends came, he would read some writing, and they will suggest, the friend will suggest, well, why don't you make it like this? Oh, it is good. All right, he'll do it, whatever he says. Then, when he goes away, then again he makes it his own. So the secretary said, why are you changing? What can I do? That is my friend. And what he says is nonsense. Therefore I'm again doing what I wrote. Guys, you should go to time. So we have to do like that. As soon as you call anybody, he'll give you some suggestion. Oh, you make this alteration, make that alteration. So that was Nizamuddin's policy. Yeah, and his friends would come and give him some advice. He'd write it all down. As soon as they left, he would cross it all out and go back to his own stuff. Prabhupada, sometimes he would criticize the Western devotees for changing things all the time. When we got to Los Angeles, they changed the interior of the deity room. When Prabhupada had been there the year before, they had one kind of canopy over the deities. Then when he came in 76, they changed it. They put some kind of wooden thing that was painted in real gold leaf. But when Prabhupada saw it, he didn't like it at all. They'd spent a lot of money on it, like $10,000 or something. And Prabhupada really didn't like it. Then he complained, why did you change it from the way it was last year? Oh, well, Prabhupada, we thought that this would be nicer, you know. They spent so much money on it, and Prabhupada said, it just looks like it's just been painted brown, that's all. And then he sang a little song, you know. He said, you know, this is your Western disease, always wanting to change. He said, stand on your hands, clap your feet, but do something new, do something new, do something new. So... Okay, so when you write something, of course, you immediately put yourself in a certain kind of position. As a writer, people read what you've written and they take it, or they may take it seriously, and it may affect their lives. So what does that mean? December the 20th, 1975, Prabhupada was in Bombay. This morning, Prabhupada stressed that one must hear from a bona fide guru if he desires to become knowledgeable in spiritual life. He condemned charlatan gurus who misrepresent the process of yoga and tell people that one can become one's own guru simply by looking within. If there's no need of guru, Prabhupada said sharply, then why are they writing books to tell people? As soon as you tell something something, that is guru. Simple definition, that's guru. As soon as you tell somebody something else, because he was talking about a particular non-guru guru from India, who had written about 13 books to tell people that they didn't need to read his books. Just We're Guru. That's all. Yeah? You don't need a guru, you're your own guru. Look within. When you've read this book, throw it away. He used to say like that. And he's writing 13 books, just to tell you that. So, cheating, you know, saying I'm not a guru, and then at the same time going around the world, lecturing, writing books, being paid for it, right? So, April the 7th, 1976 then. Of course, the guru is meant to speak the absolute truth. That's the real guru, but sometimes he doesn't. And there's some situations when that happens. So Prabhupada said, he gave us some good examples to establish that only a genuine devotee is actually a perfect gentleman. Others are not. A devotee is a perfect